his message, 70 people around him? Right? Few people then around those messengers. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even if it was one, Allah says, He that, in the meaning, He will ensure also that they are victors. وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. But في الحياة الدنيا, yes, في الحياة الدنيا, in this life, and في الآخرة. في الحياة الدنيا, it could be physical. Physical in what sense? في بدر. You all know في بدر what happened. في بدر 313 people, let's say 300 some people, and there were 1,000 people almost on the other side. And the victory from Allah came physically in the sense of what? Malaika. Literally, physically, Malaika are fighting, an army of Malaika. 5,000, 3,000, 3,000, 5,000, 5,000 Malaika. Murdifin, one after the other, etc. Literally, Sahaba are fighting, and among them, Malaikatullah, Malaikatul Rahman, Junudullah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. Notice? This is something they have seen, and they have lived with. Sometimes the victory could be ma'nawi, metaphorical. What is that? What's the biggest metaphorical, among the biggest metaphorical victories? Sulh al-Hudaybiyah. The Accord of Hudaybiyah. The Accord of Hudaybiyah, many people, what do you mean this is a victory? This is a victory. This is a victory. Sulh al-Hudaybiyah, where people, you all know, we don't want to go into the details. If someone comes from the mushrikeen to the Muslims and he becoming Muslim, no, he's returned. If someone of the Muslims becomes mushrik and leaves, then he's left, etc. So many things that sometimes you look and you say, what kind of agreement is this? What kind of accord is this? But Al-Quran, look at Al-Quran, describes it. Inna fatahna laka fathan mubina. We have opened for you, we have given you the greatest victory, to the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, with this accord. Notice, though on the apparent side it may seem that the Muslims have lost or the believers have lost, but in the real aspect and in the real scale, no, it actually is a great victory. You see, because there's a point here to be made, and the point is, the victory is to what? To what? The victory in the dunya, the life, the message of the messengers is what? Is it about an individual, or is it about the ideas? An individual dies. People kill individuals all the time, but the ideas do not die. And therefore the messengers alayhimussalam, they came and they gave those ideas. They put blood in that lifeline of the ethics and of the morality and justice and equality and worshipping the Creator subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that message cannot die. The point is, where do we stay? On which side? Aqir al-naqa? Even that camel. Allah said, Allah ordered them not to slaughter the camel. Slaughter the camel. And there's no other camels? This zone, no. You see how people are. Ashqaha, Al-Quran mentions about them. Wal hadith. You see the people, for example, that Habib al-Najjar, people of Mu'min al-Yasin. Qarya, one village. Allah sends to that village what? People, messengers. فَأَرْسَلْنَا إِلَيْهِمُ اثْنَيْنِ. Sent them 2 messengers. فَكَذَّبُوهُمَا. They belied those messengers. One city, 2 messengers. La, belied. How did they belie them? What is the tactic of the kuffar وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ وَالْمُنَافِقِينَ in belying the people of truth? The Quran puts it very simple. وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَا لِكُلِّ نَبِيٍّ عَدُوًّا. For every prophet and those who follow the prophets, Allah says, جَعَلْنَا لَهُمْ عَدُوًّا. We have made for them an enemy or enemies. Who are those enemies? شَيَاطِينَ الْإِنسِ وَالْجِنِّ. The Quran says, not shaitan, shayateen. But notice, shayateen. But what kind of shayateen? Al-jinn? La. Allah puts al-ins before al-jinn. Says shayateen al-insi wal-jinni. Shayateen of the humans and the shayateen of the jinn. But prioritizes the ins before the jinn here. Notice the human shayateen before the jinn shayateen. As if the human shayateen, that's their job to counterpart the messengers of Allah and their followers and the awliya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why look what they did to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. First, sha'ir, because he's eloquent in his speech. So they called him sha'ir. Allah defends him. وَمَا هُوَ بِقَوْلِ شَاعِرٍ. في القرآن. It is not the saying of a sha'ir. Not only that, Allah says, وَمَا عَلَّمْنَاهُ الشِّعْرَ وَمَا يَنْبَغِي لَهُ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا what? ذِكْرٌ وَقُرْآنٌ مُبِينٌ. This is a dhikr and Quran mubin. You say whatever you want. لا. They say sahir. Then sha'ir did not work. Al-Quran answered them. Sahir. They say he's a magician. Allah says, وَمَا هُوَ بِقَوْلِ سَاحِرٍ. This is not sahir. يقول إن تتبعون إلا رجلا مسحورا. The people, those who kafar, they say, you follow a magician. لا, not sahir. Then they said, well, he's not sahir. How about, then when they realized they can't, they said, how about one day for us, one day for you? They came to the Prophet ﷺ, Musaylam and others. He said, how about, you rule one day, and we rule the other day. We split it this way. You see how the people of shayateen al-jinn, al-ins wal-jinn, they go through their steps in counterparting the people of haqq. يوحي بعضهم إلى بعض زخرف القول غرورا. The mechanism is what? One shaitan tells the other shaitan زخرف القول, sayings that are beautified, but these things are really false and empty. Allah says, ذَرْهُمْ وَمَا يَفْتَرُونَ. Abandon them and abandon the iftira, or the lies they make. This is their ways. But what is the ways of the people of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Mu'min al-Fir'aun. Afwan, Mu'min Surah Yasin. The man comes, messengers go to that village, 2 of them, they say, believe in Allah. Believe in the Creator that created you. No, we don't. فَعَزَّزْنَا بِثَالِث. Allah sent a 3rd messenger to the same city. 3 people, same village, 3 messengers. قَالُوا إِنَّا إِلَيْكُمْ مُرْسَلُونَ. What is your job? We are messengers, we are sent to you. The people of the village, قالوا ما أنتم إلا بشر مثلنا وما أنزل الرحمن من شيء إن أنتم إلا تكذبون. You are just human beings like us. You are simply liars. You are making this up. The messengers kept until the people gathered around these messengers. The people of the village gathered around them. They wanted to kill them. Notice how people go to extreme violence simply for the idea. These messengers are coming to tell you, giving you an idea. Believe in Allah, the one who is worthy of being worshipped, etc., etc., all these things. They want to kill them because you see, the voice of truth makes the people of dhulm and tyranny unable to sleep. يَقُضْ مَضَاجِعَ الظَّالِمِينَ. حقيقة. See people of truth. حتى Abu Jahl, when he was asleep, he could not sleep because the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam was still alive. So much that when he was killed fi Badr, when they killed him, he brought Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud was there. He says, Ya Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, from Abu Jahl, tell Abligh Muhammadan. Look at this. He's dying. Abligh Muhammadan, tell Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam that I am his enemy, dead and alive. أن يعدوه حيا وميتا. And he's killing me, but I am his enemy. And Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam was told this, and he says, Allahu Akbar. Inna Fir'auni, my Fir'aun is worse than the Fir'aun of Musa. Because the Fir'aun of Musa, when death came close to him and he was almost drowning in the water, he says, Amantu billadhi amanat bi Banu Israel. I believe in he who Banu Israel believe in. I believe in him. But my Fir'aun, Abu Jahl, even at the time of death refused. Look at the hatred in some people's hearts. Look at the hatred. Even then, he refused and he says, I am his enemy, dead and alive. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا كما أمر، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له إرغاما لمن جحد به وكفر. أشهد أن سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وسلم خاتم الأنبياء المعتبر.